All right, hello and welcome. Brett here with clickmail.co. So in this video, we're going to go into ad groups, and I'm going to share my screen with you now, and we're going to get right into that. Okay, so on the page, you can see here's the rest of the account. Okay. Now, the ad groups, you'll see you have campaigns. We have campaign 1, campaign 2 here, or campaign 1 and campaign 2. And the campaigns then run, and you can have multiple ad groups within that campaign. Okay, now what is an ad group? It is a group of ads. Okay, so you'll see here we have individual ads coming out of that ad group. Okay, so we've got ads in there. Now, why do we have different ad groups? Well, let's see what's unique about the ad groups is the keywords that each group of ads targets. Okay, so coming over here, let's say we're advertising for a plumber, or yeah, we'll just go with a plumber in Cincinnati, Ohio. I think Cincinnati's in Ohio. Location. Okay, so the campaign is a Google ad campaign targeted in Cincinnati, Ohio for plumbing services. Now, when you come over here, we could have 20 ad groups in here because there could be 20 different keywords, because selling services for emergency plumbing is very different than selling services for a bathroom renovation where you're going to need, updates to the plumbing. Okay, so we don't want to just stuff all of those keywords into one group of ads and say best plumber, and then you've got emergency plumbing and all this. No, no, no. It's way, the industry is way more competitive than that. So what do we need to do? We need to have keyword targeted ad groups. So ad group 1 is emergency plumber, and usually good advertising account etiquette is to actually name the ad group the overarching keyword for that ad group, so you know what you're looking at without digging through every single part of the account. That takes forever. This speeds up your process. You can tell a lot about an advertising agency by how they're naming their ad groups too, just because it's really disorganized and confusing if they're not using the primary keyword that ad group to name. So it's a naming convention, and it really speeds things up. So let's say emergency plumber is ad group 1, and that is the name because it is emergency plumber near me, and maybe that's the name of it. So ad group 2 is best bathroom renovators near me. Okay, so then bathroom renovators near me is ad group 2. So within that ad group, then you have the keyword, which is emergency plumbing, emergency plumber now, emergency plumber near me. And so you're really fixating in on the exact keywords that are hyper relevant to the ad group. Okay. Now you then have the individual ads. So let's call it a responsive search ad. In this case, people are looking on Google. Your ad shows up. It's the text, just like that attorney one we saw. And people see your ad. Now, usually the keyword, in this case, emergency plumber Cincinnati, that keyword should be in the ad. This is going to indicate to both Google's algorithm and the user that they're in the right place. Oh, right. This is exactly what I'm looking for. And then you're going to give, so when they then click on that, it's going to send them to what is called a landing page. And this is a custom designed page to increase the rate of conversion. So if you go through our Intro to Digital Data course, you're going to start to understand what KPIs are and how you want to assess data and measure data. And that's going to be very relevant here. So I recommend you take that course as well, because we're not really getting into the interpretation of the data in this course as much as it's just how to set the accounts up and how to run a Google Ads account. So anyway, on a landing page, there is user experience design, which we'll also have a course on, and how to structure that landing page to get the most people on the page to convert and sign up, or convert and pay if it's a product. And those are all in the ads account. So going through that process, then someone goes onto Google, they type in a keyword, emergency plumber Cincinnati, your ads account then throws out the cost per click bid. Hey, we'll pay this much. And assuming you win the bid, then it shows your ad. The ad has the keywords in it. The ad has, really good ad text. And then they go, oh, this is exactly what I need. And then they click your ad. And usually they're going to go to a landing page where you're going to sell them something. And so that's when we're getting into the web design. Now, in the case of like emergency plumbing, you're going to want a phone number on there too. And so they may click what's called the click to call link, and they'll click the phone number and just call you. And in that case, we're just skipping the landing page altogether, and they're just calling you, and you're going to get the data that way. And obviously a lead. So when we look at this, then all of this is in the ad group, and that ad group is for emergency plumbing specifically. And then you have the exact same thing over here for the bathroom renovation services. And then you've got keywords bathroom renovation services that go to the bathroom renovation ad that go to the landing pages. So that is how you structure, in this case, a location targeted campaign with multiple groups of ads that are based on sort of keyword specific keywords. So this is how a Google Ads account is structured. Now, in the next video, I'm going to add one more element to the structure for those of you who are going to be advertising for clients, so you understand the overall structure of the ads accounts for all of your clients at the same time. So with that, we'll get into what the structure looks like for an advertising account manager. We'll see you there.